Episode 9 is introducing a total of 8 new characters by writer and director J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. And that is one of the big concerns about this movie. You know, going into it, we do know that the sequel trilogy characters like Rey, Poe, Finn, Kylo are coming back, as well as 3 legacy characters, Luke, Leia, and Lando. Now we have a total of 8 new characters being introduced by J.J. and Chris Terrio. And it's honestly concerning a lot of people out there on whether or not this movie will have too much crammed into it. Now, a lot of people want to actually learn more about the character that's being portrayed by Richard E. Grant, a very mysterious character for sure. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. However, one of which has all to do with Richard E. Grant's character. Specifically, a description of Richard E. Grant's character, codenamed Zander, sporting a white outfit with a black cape, somewhat similar to director Krennic's. He is on board of a large ship in front of control panels. However, no First Order officers are seen. It's very unclear if he is with the Resistance or not. The next goes over the character with a hood now over his head, walking in front of a sunset with a large base in the background that may belong to the First Order. TIE fighters are seen flying in the sky in the background. The last goes over the mysterious character also wearing a hood, walking with Kylo Ren and Hux, however appears to be put in handcuffs in a similar fashion to Rey in The Last Jedi. So I really wanted to go over a couple of parts about this that really do intrigue me. Now, I think that there's another possibility here that this character is going to be more around the lines of an anti-hero. I kind of feel the same for the character of Mara, which is the code name, by the way, by Kerry Russell's character. Now, if we take a look at Richard E. Grant's character, specifically, we do know that usually he plays a villain. He played a big villain in the movie Logan, so it only makes sense for him to be a part of the First Order. You know, one of which goes over his outfit, or at least one of his outfits, where he's actually sporting a white outfit with a black cape. Now, it's described as somewhat similar to director Krennic's, and he's also on board of a large ship in front of numerous control panels. So it sounds like, to me at least, that he's going to be like a First Order officer of some kind. I'm not quite sure exactly what he will be playing in this movie. We do know that he denied that he's actually playing Grand Admiral Thrawn, so I know that the white outfit may, you know, trigger those thoughts and may make you think that he's Grand Admiral Thrawn, but he has actually denied that in a podcast, I believe it was maybe about a month or 2 ago. And the other thing that really does strike my interest here is how one of which goes over, alright, him walking in front of a sunset with a large base in the background. Now, this base could very well belong to the First Order and or the Resistance. The reason as to why I believe it's a First Order base is because it's described that TIE fighters are seen flying in the sky in the background. Guys, I gotta say, I mean, it sounds like JJ and crew are really gonna do an excellent job when it comes to the cinematography for this movie. Now, lastly, alright, the last thing that I do want to go over is how he's actually now in a hood over his head, where he's actually handcuffed and next to both Hux and Kylo Ren. So, is he actually a part of the First Order? Does he betray the First Order and try to side with the Resistance? That's another question open for discussion for sure. Now, if you guys have seen Richard E. Grant in past projects in which, you know, he's not extremely known to the common, you know, moviegoer and whatnot, but he is getting out there. He's getting more roles, you know, as he climbs the ladder within Hollywood. So if we look at Richard E. Grant in the movie Logan, he really pulls off a great job on being a villain, and I think that's exactly why J.J. Abrams grabbed him, is because he wanted him to play a villain of some kind in Episode 9. Now, if you guys had to ask me, I feel like he's going to be more around the lines of a DJ character that kind of sides with the First Order more, though. So I could see him being more around the lines of an anti-hero that kind of like goes more on the other way, right? more like sided with the Resistance. This is how I could possibly see it here. So I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like he is going to be one of the more mysterious characters, one of the more unpredictable characters, which is something that I honestly like. I never really enjoy a predictable character. If you look at DJ in The Last Jedi, I think it was pretty safe to say that we all predicted that he would turn against both Finn and Rose and crew. I think that we all pretty much saw that through the moment we saw him in that prison cell. You know, we do know that he's a prisoner and whatnot, and, well, right then and there, it gets shady. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think about Richard E. Grant's character, codenamed Zander, by the way. And we do know that he also is going to have a key role in this movie. There's a total of 3 new main characters in this movie. You know, the other, like, 5 or 6 or whatever are going to be more minor roles. So, it's all about Kerry Russell, Richard E. Grant, and Matt Smith. They are all playing key roles in this movie. They are basically the DJ, Holdo, and Rose of Star Wars Episode 9, if you will, as far as, you know, screen time goes, most likely. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.